Cayenne is a jack of all trades, which could be the reason it continues to be the best-selling model for Porsche. It's a midsize SUV that comes standard with all-wheel drive for year-round use and, depending on the configuration, possesses some serious performance prowess. From the base-level 300 horsepower V6 engine, to a plug-in hybrid, to a heavy-hitting 570 horsepower turbo V8, the Cayenne is able to satisfy a wide range of needs and/or sporting fantasies. Regardless of where you start in the Cayenne model line, there is no shortage of options to equip and customize it to your liking. There are more than a dozen choices of wheels alone, a number of two-tone leather interior arrangements and trim accents like aluminum, carbon fiber, suede Alcantara or even more leather. Porsche offers an adjustable air suspension, electronically controlled dampers and active anti-roll bars that endow the Cayenne with physics-defying levels of handling. Or if going the rugged route, you can get off-road underbody protection for the rocker panels, engine, fuel tank and rear axle. Flexibility is a wonderful thing, but a word of caution, as the more exotic packages and items can essentially double the price of a base model Cayenne. The Cayenne closest dynamic counterpart is the BMW X5 and X5M variant, which offers a number of great engines and performance upgrades that will appeal to the buyer that favors the sport in their utility vehicle. For more relaxed driving, the Mercedes-Benz GLE delivers a first-class interior and a whisper-quiet cabin for truly pleasant transport you look forward to driving daily. If you're searching for a family-friendly crossover, the 2017 Audi Q7 still handles curves surprisingly well, and some may find its ride a little more comfortable than the BMW and Porsche. Lastly, the 2016 Land Rover Range Rover Sport is one competitor that makes a style statement that stands out from the rest. There are many great choices in this segment depending on your needs, but the Porsche Cayenne is definitely a standout in many categories, and one we could easily recommend. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2017 Porsche Cayenne is a 5-passenger mid-size SUV available in 8 trims that mainly correspond to the engine that lies under the hood: Cayenne, S Hybrid, GTS, Turbo and Turbo S. The 2 new additions that round out the count are the Cayenne Platinum and Cayenne S Hybrid Platinum limited edition models. The base Cayenne comes standard with 18-inch alloy wheels, xenon headlights, LED taillights and daytime running lights, fog lights, automatic wipers, power folding heated mirrors, a power tailgate, rear privacy glass, dual-zone automatic climate control, 8-way power front seats, partial leather upholstery, a tilt and telescoping leather-wrapped steering wheel, a cooled glove box, a manually sliding and reclining rear seat, 40/20/40 split folding rear seatbacks, a 7-inch central touchscreen, a navigation system, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity and a 10-speaker audio system with a USB interface, an auxiliary input and HD radio. The new Cayenne Platinum Edition is a new limited production model for 2017. It's based on the base Cayenne but comes with exclusive 20-inch wheels, adaptive headlights, wheel-arch body extensions, high-gloss black exterior trim, auto-dimming mirrors, front and rear parking sensors, speed-sensitive variable steering effort, power steering plus, a Connect Plus module for in-car internet connectivity, heated 8-way power front sport seats with simulated suede inserts, a 14-speaker Bose surround sound audio system and Porsche crest embossed headrests. The Cayenne S builds upon the standard Cayenne model, substituting in a turbocharged V6 gasoline engine, 19-inch wheels, speed-sensitive variable steering effort, power steering plus, a power-adjustable steering wheel, a climate-controlled glove box, a sunroof, front and rear parking sensors, driver memory settings and mirror-mounted turn signals. The S Hybrid comes with a plug-in hybrid power system, adaptive suspension dampers, PASM, Porsche Car Connect with their mobility, providing remote access to important hybrid features via smartphone app, a 3.6 kW onboard charger, A 7.2 kilowatts charger is available, and an energy management display in the instrument cluster. The SE Hybrid is also available as a limited Platinum Edition model for 2017. It receives all the upgrades mentioned earlier on the Cayenne Platinum model, plus door sill guards with special illuminated Cayenne S logos, and auxiliary cabin conditioning which allows preheating or pre-cooling of the cabin before occupants enter. The GTS model is driven by the most powerful V6 available for the Cayenne. It also adds 20-inch wheels, an adjustable air suspension and 20 mm lower ride height, a selectable sport exhaust, larger high-performance brakes, LED fog lights and tinted taillights, 8-way power front sport seats, partial simulated suede upholstery and headliner, brushed aluminum interior trim and unique exterior styling elements. A turbocharged V8 is found under the hood of the turbo variant, in addition to adaptive LED headlights, a heated steering wheel, a full leather interior, 18-way adaptive heated front seats, heated rear outboard sport seats, and a 14-speaker Bose surround sound audio system with satellite radio and HD radio. The range-topping Turbo S adds a more powerful V8, 21-inch wheels, two-tone leather upholstery, carbon fiber interior trim and the Sport Chrono package with dash-mounted timer. It also includes handling upgrades such as active anti-roll bars, PDCC, brake torque vectoring and electronic locking rear differential, PTV+, and ultra-high-performance carbon ceramic brakes. The Cayenne design options list starts with 3 main packages. The Sport package, available on the base, S Hybrid and Turbo models, combines, where not already specified, the Sport Chrono package, 14-way power front seats with driver memory settings, sport exhaust, air suspension and adaptive dampers. Available on all trims except Turbo S, the Premium package adds, where not already specified, power steering plus, extended LED accent lighting, adaptive xenon headlights, auto-dimming mirrors, front and rear parking sensors, a rear-view camera and 14-way power-heated and ventilated front seats with memory functions. On the base model this package includes the sunroof, while the S Hybrid, GTS and Turbo get a panoramic sunroof, optional on base. On the GTS, this package does not include ventilated front seats or adaptive xenon headlights. Finally, the Premium package plus adds, where not already specified, adaptive LED headlights, keyless entry and ignition, heated rear seats, power rear window sunshades and a blind spot monitor, upgradable to a lane departure warning system, to the Premium package. Many features that come standard on upper trim levels or included in the above packages can be ordered as standalone options. They include various wheel designs, ranging from 18-21 inches in diameter, carbon ceramic brakes, aero body panel extensions, off-road underbody protection, running boards, roof rails, soft power closing doors, quad-zone automatic climate control, ventilated rear seats, a surround view camera and a seemingly endless array of customizable interior bits. There's also adaptive cruise control with automatic emergency braking, a blind spot warning system, voice command functionality, a dual-screen rear seat entertainment system, a 14-speaker Bose surround sound system, 16-speaker Burmester audio system and Wi-Fi hotspot capability. Unlike many rivals, the Cayenne offers almost all of its high-end options on every trim level. One exception is PDCC, which features active stabilizer bars that promote flatter cornering. Another is Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus, PTV+, which distributes torque between the rear wheels through specific brake applications, sharpening handling response. Neither is offered on the S Hybrid trim. Powertrains and performance. All 2017 Cayenne employ an 8-speed automatic transmission, which includes an automatic stop-start system for reduced fuel consumption. All-wheel drive is standard as well, but there are 2 versions, The S hybrid feature a single-mode system with a self-locking center differential, while the other models come with an active system that adds 2 additional off-road modes and a locking rear differential. The base 2017 Porsche Cayenne is powered by a 3.6-liter V6 that produces 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Porsche says the entry-level model accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.3 seconds. The EPA estimates fuel economy to be 20 miles per gallon combined, 18 miles per gallon city/24 miles per gallon highway. Under the hood of the Cayenne S lies the first of the truly performance-oriented engines. Its turbocharged 3.6-liter V6 pumps out 420 horsepower and 406 lb-ft of torque. In performance testing, a Cayenne S with 21-inch wheels took just 5.4 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour from a standstill. The EPA rates the S at 20 miles per gallon combined, 17 city/24 highway. The GTS model bumps the output of this engine to 440 horsepower and 443 lb-ft. Porsche estimates the GTS accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 4.9 seconds, while fuel economy is lowered 1 mile per gallon all around compared to the S. The plug-in S hybrid features a supercharged 3.0-liter V6 that works in parallel with an electric motor to produce a maximum of 416 horsepower and 435 lb-ft. Like many plug-in hybrids, the S hybrid should be capable of driving in pure electric mode, about 14 miles, before the gas engine kicks in. Recharging a drained battery takes about 2.7 hours using the standard 3.6 kW onboard charger and high voltage current. An optional 7.2 kW charger cuts the time in half. EP estimated fuel economy stands at 22 miles per gallon combined, 22 city/22 highway. Despite the fuel efficiency that its name suggests, the S hybrid is no slouch on the track. This hot rod hybrid made the 0 to 60 mph run in 5.2 seconds in recent testing. A turbocharged 4.8-liter V8 with 520 horsepower and 553 lb-ft of torque moves the Cayenne Turbo. Porsche says the Cayenne Turbo can make the 0 to 60 mph sprint in 4.2 seconds. The Turbo S ups the ante by boosting engine output to 570 horsepower and 590 lb-ft. This should further reduce the 0 to 60 time to an astounding 3.8 seconds. Both turbos carry an EPA fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon combined, 14 city/21 highway. In all versions of the Cayenne except the S hybrid, a Sport Chrono package is offered, which shaves a tenth of a second from these 0-60 times when its launch control program is activated. The Turbo S comes equipped with Sport Chrono standard. All Cayenne except the S hybrid are rated to tow a healthy 7,716 pounds. Safety: the 2017 Porsche Cayenne comes standard with anti-lock brakes, stability and traction control, front and rear side airbags and full-length side curtain airbags. The standard multi-collision brake system automatically slows the vehicle down to 6 miles per hour after an initial collision occurs in order to minimize further damage. Note that the driver can override it by pressing the accelerator. Available electronic safety features include front and rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, a surround view camera, a blind spot monitor and lane departure warning. The optional adaptive cruise control system is bundled with a forward collision mitigation system that provides automatic pre-impact emergency braking if a collision is deemed imminent. In brake testing, a Cayenne S came to a stop from 60 miles per hour in 106 feet, while a Cayenne S hybrid stopped in 118 feet. Other Cayenne we have tested offer braking performance similar to the S. These are exceptional braking distances for an SUV. Interior design and special features. The cabin of the 2017 Porsche Cayenne is instantly recognizable to anyone who has driven a new Porsche in the last few years. The center console sits high and creates a cozy cockpit-like feel as it bisects the driver and passenger. The console provides the needed real estate for the swath of buttons that control everything from the dual climate zones to suspension settings. It may appear daunting at first, but the layout is very logical and becomes second nature in little time. The 7-inch touchscreen is still a little on the small side, but gets updated to the latest PCM 4.0 that has proximity sensors and multi-touch gesture control. The interior is brimming with attractive, soft-touch surfaces. Nearly every plastic trim piece on the entry models can be replaced by leather, wood, carbon fiber or simulated suede. The standard 8-way power seats are comfortable already, but 18-way sport seats are available for those who want sublime levels of support. The sculpted rear seats not only recline, but also slide fore and aft to create extra rear cargo space, and the side bolsters are even more pronounced in Turbo and Turbo S trims. With the back seat in its aftmost position, the Cayenne has a luggage capacity of 23.6 cubic feet behind the rear seats, which is on the small side for a mid-size crossover. Maximum space with the rear seat backs lowered is a slightly more respectable 62.9 cubic feet, matching the rival Range Rover Sport. In the S Hybrid, these figures drop to 20.5 and 59.7, respectively, while the Turbo gets the full 23.6 cubes in back but drops to 60.2 in total. On the plus side, the air suspension can be lowered at the rear by 1.57 inches to facilitate easier cargo loading. Driving impressions. While it reduces the barrier to entry of the 2017 Porsche Cayenne, the base engine offers neither the performance promised by the badge nor much benefit in fuel economy. The S is the real jumping-off point here and the model we'd recommend, with impressive acceleration and just a marginal hit to EPA city fuel economy estimates. For those who want the best of both worlds, and are willing to pay a small premium over the S, the plug-in S Hybrid provides as much punch as the S with the benefits of better combined fuel economy and 14 miles of electric-only propulsion. And lastly, for those that want to play in sports car territory with their Cayenne, the turbocharged V8s offer varying levels of thrust that will leave an impression wherever you go, including the fuel pump. Regardless of engine choice, the Cayenne competent handling and sublime steering make it a rewarding SUV to drive. The PDCC system's active anti-roll bars has it cornering flat through the twisty bits, while PTV helps it carve lines like a much smaller vehicle. These options together are must-haves for buyers looking to maximize their fun quotient. During more relaxed driving, the Cayenne ride is noticeably firmer, but we wouldn't call it harsh or uncomfortable. If we had to call out a weak point, we'd say it's rear visibility. The rear pillars create some sizable blind spots and the small side view mirrors don't provide the best coverage. What's new? Summary: body styles and trims, performance, safety, special features, driving impressions. View all.